Hello, everybody. It's your boy Hook 'em Picks coming to you with Humpday's WNBA player props for the day. So, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so anytime I come up with videos, you'll be notified as soon as I put up a video. So, let's get into today's WNBA. One more day before the NBA playoffs start, so that's a good thing. Looking forward to that. And let's get in today. Before we get into today's action, let's bring up my partnerships so we can get that out the way. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. All right, guys. So, yes, we're going to first start off with Sleeper, and it's giving a 100% match up to $100 by using my promo code HOOK'em, all caps. And then another partnership we're going to use is Chalkboard, and promo code is HOOK'em as well. The only thing caps on there is the H and the E. So the next is Picket Code. It's Volley, Volley, all caps 54510. Now, like I said, if you're a first-time user or first-time user for the apps, either one, on any of them, I'll give you a free week in my VIP, which is on the Winnable. And you can find me with Hook 'em Picks on that. And it's where me and three other cappers that called the DFS Squad, we come together to give out the best possible picks every day. Outside of the free picks that I post on there, me and those guys, we come together and give about 10, 15 picks, depending on what the data is showing. And we can actually come to some agreement as far as what we can give out as far as being the best picks overall as a whole. So, you'll get a free week. Like I said, with each one that you do, even Picket. Picket's more of a different kind of app. It's really free. You don't have to do anything about it. You get a promo code right off the bat after 10 bets. So it doesn't cost you nothing to download or use at all. It's kind of I call it my short summary now because a little bit of everything in there. It does scores. It shows you what you use. Shows you other cappers that or just anybody actually putting slips in. It doesn't specifically have to be a capper like myself or guys that give out free picks. Just as a whole, as a community, I guess you could say, anybody who is gambling at all. Period. So get on over those, check that out. Like I say, first time user, I give you a free week in the VIP. And you can get over when you get over there on Hook Winnable, and you look it up. You'll see my plans and show you everything that you have access to. So let's get into today's picks. Well, guys, I finally got my outlier back on. I don't know what was wrong with it. I'll be honest, man. I had an issue with my card. Had to get a new one. That's what happened. To be honest, I don't like I said, I don't like putting my debit card on there anymore because I did notice that I've had issues with my debit card and being online. It's hackers. Even though I want to take all the chance. I didn't want to take that chance of putting it back on again. It's a very tedious process getting that money back. So I waited with the credit card. At least the credit card. It's not as hard. You might have to wait a week or so. And my bank is kind of fast, so a week the most. So, anyways, let's get it. I know you probably want to hear about my that. So let's get into today's first pick. We're gonna go with Kelsey Plum. She's my thumbnail for the day, and we're gonna take her 5.5 assists. We're gonna take her on the over. And as you can see here, guys, we're gonna last 10. Man, she's gone. All this is some of this is preseason, I think. But the last three, she's been on fire. Even before that, she's been there. 5, 5, 5, And then the last three, she's kind of ramped it up a little bit. I think she's kind of getting in her niche now as far as she's a guard. So, she's getting in there, just getting involved more as the season progresses, as anybody should once they start playing, get a couple of games on the belt. So that's going to be the first pick. It's going to be Kelsey Plum. And let me check out her minutes just to check it out, just see what's going on. So she's averaging around 37 minutes a game, so she's there. It's 39. It all varies. She's averaging around 37, so she's capable of getting there. She's capable of having As far as just the time, plenty of just getting her time, just getting her minutes in the game. So that's going to be my first pick. So then my next pick is going to be go to the. Is it the Seattle game? Yes, yes. I'm gonna go with my girl, man, my cash cow right here, Kayla McBride. But we're actually gonna go against the grain. Nah, I'm not gonna say against the grain because if you look at her fantasy, I'll show you. And they moved it up 2 whole points. I'm not saying I'm worried about it because I'll be honest though. I am. Not in this season she might not get it, but I mean, like I said, she had the last 10, she's gone over that. So what I'm gonna do is I did notice, like I said, I try to follow trends as much as I can and pay attention to everything. I did notice this that her first half is where she, I'm not gonna say struggles, but it takes her time. It takes her time to get going. So as far as just in general, and I don't. You can tell out here the last 10, she's only gone over twice. I just don't think that. I personally, who are they playing? They're playing Las Vegas. So I don't think she'll get it as far as that goes because I mean she's averaging probably a little bit under that. So and now that they bumped her up 2 whole points, so basically, from what I've seen, like I said, here you could look at the data right here. There's only one time against Atlanta. Even against last time they played lost. Let's see if they even got one. No, they haven't. Even against a struggling team like Dallas, which is a real good team, she didn't get it at all. So that's gonna be my second pick. Even though they're kind of pushing it for the over, because really, man, it's a 50-50 if you look at it. They're both juiced at 119. So man, I'll be honest, that's a 50-50 right there. You know, you can say 80% of the last 10 she did get it, and then if you go over down here, the last 10, oh, she's only done it 20%. So I'm gonna go with the actual under. If it comes back to bite me, it's just one of those things. But I feel more this is a one of those plays that hey, I got to go with what I feel as far as what the. I mean, the data's telling me to go under. If you look at this. For some reason, but like I say, it's a 50-50 to be honest. I think so as far as what it's telling me as far as the data. Because if it both juiced at 119, so I give a perfect example. Like if you look at this, it doesn't even give you an alternate pick. That's crazy. It doesn't even give you alternate. So, I mean, it's a 50-50 basically is what it's telling you. So, I'm going to stick, like I said, I'm going to stick with the under on this. I just feel that she hasn't gotten it, but maybe once during the regular season. Man, I'm going to take that back. I guess she's the third of the second. She's only gotten over twice. First game and this one. So, the rest of the games, I think she's more of she's a guard. She's not she's a more defensive minded guard, to be honest with you. I watched her, just because I've been betting with her a lot and she's been cashing for me. She's more of a defensive minded guard as far as just initiating a lot of offense. She does love to shoot. She will shoot the ball, but she doesn't put up a lot of shots. Not in that. Her shots come off the defensive. A lot of her points and just her offense comes off defensively. To be honest. Once she starts getting rolling, because she steals the ball a lot, stuff like that. I mean, like in the second half is where she just ramps it up a lot as far as steals and everything. Because I'll be honest, man, last game, like I say, look at this, 7, 8, and 9. You see what I'm saying? She doesn't get going real early in the first half. Second half is where she kicks it up because she's basically getting 24. So basically, she's that's 10. 13, 14 points. So she's almost doubling her output in the second half. So I'm going to take her first half this fantasy score, and I'm going to take it on the under on that. Yes. And then we're going to go with Kia Nurse. And this is going to be my third pick. I don't have much as far as what she's shown, but I'm gonna go with her assist. I mean, she's at her last 10, she's gone 4. And I mean, it's like I say she's teetering on there. I just think against who they play, they're actually playing Minnesota. I think this is one of those games defensively wise because I think Minnesota's probably better defensively. That she will get more assists because of that. She does like to shoot the ball. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you got her points right here. Way up. I mean, you could take the points and the assist if you're not sure. But the only reason why I have to pick either or, to be honest, they're not showing points and assists on Prize Picks, so we can come here on Prize Picks. Watch. See, if they would have had points and assists, I would have took Kia Nurse's points and assists. See, they don't have it. No, it's without. My bad. See, they don't have it right here. See, I would have picked that one instead. I would have felt more comfortable. But I'm gonna go with her. Probably should have went with her points. Like I said, you can go either way. Her points alone, or you can just go with her assist or her point. I mean, I do like her points, to be honest. I mean, even the data shows 80%. So if you want to look at that way, I mean, you can go with the points. Or for your, I guess if you're using Sleeper as well, or any other apps, you can take her points and assist to be safe. Like I said, you have 3 options with her as far as this game goes. You could either take her assist, her points, or her points and assist. I mean, see here, she's gone over every time on her points. She does shoot the 3 ball a lot. I mean, you can see here where she shoots it. I mean, she has had down games. Don't get me wrong, but I think comfortably for me, I'm just gonna stick with the assist. All she needs is 3 assists. She's a guard, so but it all varies. Like I said, it depends on her teammates if they're making the actual. Because you can go here and look at attempts. To be honest. I didn't show attempts. Possible assists. No, doesn't show. Thought it would. I guess it doesn't show on this one. Let's go look at a possible deal. So it's crazy because I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna explain something to you and what I mean by some of these things that read data wrong or they give you data wrong. I'm not sure. It says she has failed to exceed that in the last 12 like the top 5 defenses for assist allowed. So she's average 1.2, right? But they have her going over. You know, I mean, I know, like I said, I know Minnesota's a little tougher defensively. Maybe that's why they have her actually going over. This is what I explain to y'all sometimes about what the data's telling me, right? What the data has, it doesn't tell me. So, I mean, I probably could have done her first half points because it does show that right here that she doesn't go over 5.5 points. Even Price Picks has it at that. But I'm pretty sure it's not even going to have it up there, to be honest. I don't think WNBA does first quarter. It's not doing first quarter today. Doing first quarter. So I'm going to see what this does. It does have it up there. But 5 points is not. I don't want to gamble on the 5 points in the first half because, man, she gets 2 threes. That's it. You're there. She's there. You know. So that's something that, like I said, I'm gonna stick with her at 6. So I think that's just a little bit better for me as far as what I see and with the defense, with the actual data. Excuse me, guys, my alarm is going off. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that today. I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna stick with her assist. I think I have a better opportunity of that hitting. It's just as far as what the data's telling me. Look at the data's telling me go over. Even though telling me here she has failed, it's an insight against top fighter, and I guess like I said, Minnesota's better defense. Yeah, I think due to the fact they're better defensively, I think she will get her assist only because it's gonna. I think they're gonna rely on other people to score, like Cameron Brink or somebody, probably down in the post. So okay, those are the yes. That's what I'm gonna and I'm gonna stick with that. I feel comfortable with that pick only because, like I said, it's 3 assists and it's over. There's nearly no alternate line. I mean, let me see what the alternate line actually tells me. See, under it's still juiced at 115, but it's not giving me an opportunity check because it does show me a lot of the overs. So, but when they show you a lot of overs and hardly any under, they're they're kind of leaning towards the over. To be honest, that's what it's showing you because she is a guard. She's a guard. That's what guards do. Guards assist. Hopefully, I mean that's what they're supposed to be. But so I kind of like the fact that it doesn't really show me any alternate lines to go under than that because basically it's telling me this: she's gonna get assists. They're giving me the opportunity either that she'll get 2 assists here or she'll get 4 assists to go over or the 3 with the show. So when they don't show it, so they're basically telling me she's gonna get some assists. She's not gonna get under 2 assists. Basically, she's gonna get at least 3 assists is what it's actually telling. It actually, so it's just one of those things. That's why I'm gonna use her 2.5. So those are the 3 picks I'm going with. It's going to be Kayla McBride's first half fantasy score, 14.0 points, and on the under. And we're going to match up with Ginner's 2.5 assists, take on the over. And we're going to use Kelsey Plum's 5.5 assists and take her on the over. Those are my 3 picks for today's WNBA. So anybody else excited about tomorrow, man? NBA starts tomorrow. The Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. If you would, leave me a comment on who do you think is going to actually win that series and what it's going to go. Do you think it's going to go all 7 or Dallas is going to, I was listening to Stephen A the other day and, oh man, my God. I was listening to Stephen A the other day, guys. I don't know. And he's saying that Boston's going to get swept. Man, that's bold statement. But we all know how Stephen A. Austin is. He's a lot of these critics, not to talk shit, but they're like weathermen. Their predictions are they go they change every day anyway. A lot of their predictions. So, to be honest, man, I think this is a must-win for Boston. This series. I mean, they need this worse than Dallas needs it as far as just being a champion. I mean, Kyrie's already got one. Luka's still young, up and coming. But Boston as a team, as a Tatum, he's been there. He was there 2 years ago. He's been there, and he just can't get over the hump, man. So I mean, for him, and then just with a lot of naysayers and negative criticism towards like Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and on paper, the way I look at it on paper wise, they're pretty evenly matched up. Depending on Porzingis, if Porzingis healthy, I think they can pull it out. I think consistently scoring, they're a little bit better. They have shown that, you know, you know, but they have to be clicking on all cylinders. Boston with Dallas, it's kind of the same because sometimes Kyrie's very up and down in series, man. So, luckily with Luka putting up the points and just their overall team is because they're able to, hold off until I guess you can say Kyrie gets going, which takes about a game. It doesn't take much. Game, maybe a game and a half, where they can just, hold them at bay and eke it out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good series, to be honest. I think it's gonna be serious. I mean, it's gonna depend on Jason Tatum and Porzingis. If Porzingis is actually gonna start, which he is, they already said he's gonna start. Derek White's gonna be your main factor. If Derek White gets going, it's pretty much I think they'll win because Derek White, when he's moving, when he's going, man, he adds a lot offensively and defensively. A lot defensively. He gets a lot of blocks, gets a lot of steals. I mean, when Derek White's involved in the offense and he's contributing as a major factor, he's just one of those guys that you feed off of. The whole team feeds off of because of his defense and then his offense, and he just he's more efficient as a player offensively, whether it's rebounding, passing the ball. It's just one of those things where if he's on, man, they're steamrolling. He's just the way it goes. He's like one of those important cogs in a wheel, man. Like say the cogs broke, pretty much they'll struggle. But I think with Porzingis being back, I think it's gonna be open season for Derek White, man. Because with Porzingis, that he stretches the floor just a little bit more, man. Respected more. Like I'll give you a perfect example with Al Horford. He was a guy they let shoot, and they said if he kills us, he kills us. That's the way they did it. That's a lot of the defense for him because he's an older guy. I mean, I get it, and he doesn't shoot as much as he used to. Like with Porzingis, a little bit different. He's a great 3-point shooter, so he can spread the floor. He can spread it a lot more than as far as what Al Horford does. They're gonna respect Porzingis' shot more than that. They will. I mean, they'll probably respect him more than they do Derek White shot, to be honest. So I mean, that's what I was telling you. I mean, I think this is where Derek White will probably he'll be a major factor in the game. I mean, you saw it against the last series they played against the Indiana series. He struggled a lot. He struggled in some games. He did force some shots and just he was off. It wasn't every game, but he had a couple. He had 2 or 3 games where he struggled a little bit. And he couldn't really get going, and then he finally found his little niche. And like I said, offensively he was there. Then defensively started showing up, got a couple of blocks, and then moving the ball around, rebounding. So I think it's going to be a good series, guys. Maybe from Texas. I always cheer on the Texas teams, to be honest. It's the way I roll. But I'm not going to lie to you, man. If I wouldn't be mad if Tatum and them won the championship, to be honest. I don't have a dog in the fight because I'm a Spurs fan. Maybe if San Antonio, I'm a Spurs fan. So. But I prefer Texas to even win. But I wouldn't be mad if Boston won, to be honest. I think they kind of deserve it. But like I say, I don't know if y'all watched the game. I'm pretty sure you don't. You know why I say that. But it all depends on how they're moving the ball. If they start doing this ISO crap that they've been doing, or when they do, or Jason Tatum does it a lot, or even Jalen Brown, they're going to struggle against that team, especially if they're not in it. Because I mean, the thing with Dallas is that they're going to get boards. They're a defense. They are a rebounding. They are rebounding monsters. The whole team, the team, they're going to stay on the boards. I mean, they're athletic. They have a lot of athletic guys coming in. Their bench is athletic as far as just moving the ball around. I mean, Green, he was a starter at the beginning of the year, and then he's not even starting now. I mean, they just have so many guys that just have stepped up since the playoffs. I mean, Washington, Lively, Jones Jr. I mean, even Exum can, mount a little bit of offense. And just more of a manager when he's in there as far as just running the point and just not letting a game get out of hand, if that makes sense. Even though he's not a real big scorer sometimes, you know. But I guess he can say he can keep the team honest with that. So we got to, he's not a real good shooter, but he moves around the ball a lot. That's what he does. He's a good guy that we can move the ball around, and you got to respect the shot. So he kind of spreads the floor as well. A little bit of time he does get in there sometimes, but he's a guy that plays on both sides of the game. Comes off the bench and gives you some good, solid, honest minutes. If that makes any kind of sense. It's just a player that he gives you honest minutes, and you got to kind of respect that. from the other team. He's not going to kill you offensively. He's not going to go on a run, but he's a guy that can just, like I said, it's just weird how some players are like that. To me, I think Dante Exum was one of those players. Because you've seen him go off. I think it was OKC series. He had a good 2 games. I think he went off at shooting threes and stuff. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm a boy. Like I said, if you're first time new, please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know who you think's gonna win between Dallas and Boston. What do you think the series will go? So that you know, tomorrow NBA. Let's see what happens. So that'll be it for today, guys. I'm gonna get out of y'all's hair. I'm gonna go run some errands and do something. I don't know. My wife told me to get a house. So, guys, that being said, peace. Flip them horns and let's win.